Well, I've been cracking on with this rear diffuser, trying to get a glimmer of gloss out of it, and that started to take shape. And as you can see this side, there's just no reflection whatsoever. So I'm still working on it, and I'm sure we can get it up better. This side's really starting to come together. So just cracking on. You can see there's really no gloss levels at all. Looks like a satin metallic. Yeah, it's not supposed to be. Right, I'm gonna keep going and see if we can get the gloss like this side. But without sanding it down, probably not going to be able to get a perfect, what you call a perfect finish, but it's certainly a lot better. Right, I'm going to crack on. Since I was doing the diffuser, thought it would be rude not to get under and give the belly pan a bit of a clean. Just put some dressing on it as well, which is just drying out. And that looks a lot better than it did. It somewhat looked like that, which I haven't done yet. But it's cleaned up nice. Not that anybody will ever see it, but it's done anyway. We've got a bit of gloss on the diffuser as well. Just got to crack on with this side now that I haven't done yet. Well, I was just standing admiring what I thought was the finished work for the rear end, and it's been a lot of work, and I'm just standing here looking, and if you watch the light that's going across the boot lid, I've noticed there's a kink in the paint just on the left hand side there. So what I thought, I'd got out the remnants of a bad repair. Obviously I haven't got it all out, so I'm going to reflat that and then polish it again. I mean, I could try and show what I have actually seen, but whether I can get it to show up in this light. So it's very difficult, but you could just see there's very, very slight scar running across there, which is throwing the light out. And I know it's minimal compared to what was there before, but you know, I've spent that much time trying to get this right. You know, because if I could see it, somebody else could see it, and I want to make as much as it invisible, you know, so it didn't look repaired. But I've now got all the diffuser has now been polished up to a good standard, and the rest of the bumper has now had all the scratches taken out of it, and looks very, very nice. And I was about to start on the rear quarter. I've started flattening some of the scratches out, and then I just made myself a coffee, stood back and noticed that. So I thought I'd finish there, but I haven't. I mean, you can see where it just kinks very, very slightly with the light, and I don't think that's acceptable. So if it was something that I couldn't do, then I'd probably leave it, you know, because it's probably not noticeable, but the fact that I do think that I can put it right, I'm going to. So, back on the boot lid, and hopefully for the last time, because I have spent a lot of time on this back end. But I have to say that I've probably got it better than I thought I could do, with given what I found. And I've not showed everything that I've done, you know, because obviously don't want to embarrass anybody, you know, showing them, you know, what they've bought. But hopefully by the time I'm finished, there won't be anything to, you know, show it up. But you can see on that boot lid that the light just needs tweaking. So I'm going to do that now. Right, I'll see you a little bit later, and thanks for watching, and those of you that subscribe to my channel, really appreciate it. You know, it's helping the channel grow. You know, obviously I want to hand this business over to my grandson when I retire, and you know, I'm trying to build it for him. So anybody that subscribes helps, and all the comments are appreciated as well. Right, I'll see you on the next one, and hopefully that light line will be straight. So I'll see you soon. Now, after some flatting and repolishing, I've got it about as good as I think I can. So I'm pleased with that, as I am with the finish on the bumper and the diffuser. Right, I'm going to start on this rear quarter now. Find a few more scratches to flat out, I suppose. But if I can get every panel to the standard that I've got this back end to, then I'm going to be more than happy. And then I might let him have it back. But I've still got loads to do yet. We still haven't had the wheels off and done the undercarriage, because I can't lift the wheel off, so I have to get somebody to come and help me. And then I can clean all the inner wheel arches and that. And I suppose I ought to be doing that before I start polishing the rear quarters. So perhaps that should be my next job. It's just the fact that I've got to scrub, and my arm is really not working properly, I have to say. But anyway, it's coming along, and I'm not being chased to have the car back, so I'm sure they'd rather have it back done properly than in a rush and not done properly. So there we have it. Alright, my detailing buddies, I'll see you on the next one. Let's have a look at these wheel arches. These carpet wheel arches can be a right pain to get clean, but I'm sure we can clean it up nice, get all the suspension looking nice as well while we're at it. Nice to see one of these cars that's been used though, rather than just sit in a garage. Right, that's my next job then. Get this cleaned. Hello, good morning. I'm starting to clean these wheel arches, and these carpet liners can be a bit of a pain. So Basically, I'm giving it a good scrub using a variety of drill driven brushes. I've just got this one on, the toilet brush, to do around the edges, and then in a short while I'm just getting the steamers turned on and building up pressure. So I'll get all the loose dirt off first, and then we'll go for more of a clean when the steam's going. But for now, I'm just going to notice I've put my mask on. Right, so I've got my airline. And I'm just going to proceed round the car, or round this liner, get it, all the loose stuff out, and that'll enable me to clean it a bit easier once the steamer's working. So once I start steaming, I'll carry on with the film. Inside the wheel arches is some plastic vents. So I'm going to give everything a bit of lubrication with G101. And then I'm going to give it an agitate with a brush. And notice I'm using my left hand as much as I can because my right arm is cabbaged. I'm going to give it a good scrub. And also a few stuck bugs. Right, give it a bit of steam. You can see there's a lot of tar deposits on this, so I shall be getting some tar this out and let it saturate the tar, and we can get them off as well. looking like a ghost town. Well, that seems to have loosened up everything except the tar. Right, so I'll just get my TARDIS on and then I'll show you in a little while. Well, after much scrubbing and washing and steaming, I think you'll agree, apart from the rust on the fins, the rest has come up fairly clean. Cleaned the suspension, steamed all that. But it's looking much better. I'll put some dressings on the plastic when it's dried properly, but all in all I'm happy with that. Just 3 more to do. Right, I'll see you on the next one. While I've got the wheel off on the corner, I've just done the inner arch. I'm cleaning the wheels and going to prepare them for ceramic coating. I've just started on the barrel, and as you can see there's sticky pads from old whites all round the rim. They're everywhere. Let's see if I can show that better. So I'm going to remove them before we go any further, because there's no point in them being there anymore. Right then, I'll be back shortly. Right, let's give them a wipe and inspect them. I'll give them a panel wipe as well before I apply the ceramic. Because it is leaving some residue behind. Try not to rub and put too much weight on the microfiber, because like I say, it will mark it, because they're unbelievably soft when they've been powder coated. But although it's going to leave slight micro marring, the damage will not be anywhere near what it was when it started. I'll lift the camera out, and here we are. Looking lovely. Right, we'll get some ceramic on them now. And I'll ceramic the calipers while the wheel's off. Right, see you soon.